Hi Tribe, Sarah from Active Health Clinic here. Just wanted to have a bit of a chat to you today about what you could expect in our mat Pilates classes. So we're running them on a Thursday from 1 until 2. Pilates is a fantastic form of exercise where it focuses on that strengthening and lengthening muscles in their full range of motion. We often focus on some of the smaller muscles that other exercises don't target as well. So we're really focusing on really small intrinsic muscles which help stabilize the body. You'll also notice that with core strength, it's got a fantastic focus on that core and trunk stability, which is fantastic for things like posture and again, just supporting the rest of those bigger prime mover muscles that we often recruit more. However, Pilates can be quite a different form of exercise to something that perhaps you're used to. So you might experience some slightly different responses when you start Pilates. It can feel a little bit overwhelming if we're focusing on breath, if we're focusing on what our arms are doing, our legs are doing. It can feel like there can be a little bit going on. But what I really want to support you with is gradually over the coming weeks as you join the classes, each class builds and it gives you that opportunity to build on what we've previously done. So each time you come to that class, you're going to be able to be in a better position to understand your body, understand the movements, and each time it will become just that little bit easier. So with Pilates, especially being those small intrinsic muscles, you might experience a little bit of that mild localized fatigue, even a little bit of shaking through the muscles. That is completely normal. It is a little bit unique and a little bit different from those muscles that, as I said, we haven't recruited perhaps in a while. We're really focusing on that mind and body activation. So activating those little muscles, getting our mind to talk to those muscles so we can get the most out of them. So you might experience a little bit of that muscle fatigue at the time, a little bit of shaky or a little bit of a crampy, achy sensation, but that does dissipate and stop once we've ceased that exercise. You might notice that you're getting your heart rate up a little bit. You might feel a little bit flushed. Your body temperature increases, just as we would expect with any sort of form of exercise. But it's important that there is absolutely no pressure at all. We're working to our own capacity, taking breaks when we need, working at your own pace, and I'll always give you options. So if you'd like to challenge yourself in an area, you're welcome to do so. If you're feeling like something's not quite right for you, there's absolutely an option to take. So it's really individualized and completely up to you of what you would feel comfortable doing. So just keeping in mind that, as I said, Pilates can be quite a different form of exercise, but once you've done it a couple of times, your body really picks up on that exercise and that movement and really adapts with it. And it has so many fantastic benefits, which I've already mentioned, along with some flexibility, but also just really turning our attention inwards and focusing on our body and areas that may need a little bit more attention. But if you do have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'm more than happy to answer them, and at any time throughout, whether it be in the class, out of the class, I'm always here to help and answer any questions. So please don't hesitate, and hopefully we'll see you all soon in a class.